Hey guys, Frances here, and I want to show you today 3 moves to release your quads. We're going to do active isolated stretching. We're going to use a yoga strap with a loop, and we're going to do half reclining Virasana, and we're going to foam roll. Okay, so we'll start with the active isolated stretching. You're going to come onto your abdomen. You're going to take the loop around your foot. Okay, and lie down on your belly. Keep the belly firm. You're going to go ahead and bring your body down so that you're comfortable. You're going to come about halfway out of what would be your full stretch. Right? So as I keep my belly firm and press my hips into the floor, I'm going to, if I come all the way as far as I can in with my heel toward my tush, that's going to be a big stretch for my quads, the front of the thigh. Okay, so what I want to do is keep my belly firm, keep my hips pressing, and I'm going to come halfway out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push away, and I'm going to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then I'm going to hoist my foot in toward my heel with my arm strength. Right now, easy does it. You want to make sure you're comfortable here, but if you just want to go for a good feel-good stretch and hold it only 1001, 1002. You're going to come out halfway and press away, 2, 3, 4, come all the way in, 1001, 1002. And we're going to do it again. Press away, 2, 3, 4, and 1001, 1002. And oh, it feels like such a good stretch for my quads. And 1001, 1002. Let's do a couple more like that. Press out, 2, 3, 4, 1001, 1002. Again, press it out, 2, 3, 4, give it a good hoist. Make sure you feel okay in your shoulders. If your shoulders don't feel comfortable in this position, then you don't have to do this exercise, but this is just going to give you a little boost to help you release your quads. And let's release, and we'll do the other side. So take a moment. I'm going to switch the strap to the other side. It's a little fussy, this one, but it's actually pretty effective. So we're going to, again, find your full stretch on this side. You can pull in. Again, belly firm, hips press. And then come halfway out and press out, 2, 3, 4, and then hoist it in, 1001, 1002. Again, press out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 1001, 1002. A couple more times. We'll keep going like that. You want to make sure if you have any issues with your knees that you do not move any further than feels comfortable, right? You don't want to go into the pain, right? Especially with knee issues. But if you just have tightness in the quads, this can actually be very therapeutic and help you keep nice and open. I'm going to press 2, 3, 4, and then 1001, 1002. One more time. I'm going to press, 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 and then we pull in 1001, 1002, and then release. Okay, next, we're going to take our blocks. Now, you can use one block or you can use 2 blocks. We have a blanket here, and we're going to start by coming into a seated position, right? If it's higher, it's easier. It's less of a fold at the knees. And then we're going to come up onto our other foot. You're going to pull the belly in. And if it's comfortable, you can reach your hands back. Belly is firm. You can lift your tail a little bit and tuck your tail and then lower back down onto those blocks, right? So some good height is going to make it milder. Right? Depending on your flexibility, you might go down further. But again, remember, really be mindful if you have any discomfort that you don't push into the knees. It's just you want to go for the feel-good stretch, right? So if your knees are healthy, but you just have a little tightness, then we want to keep them, healthy as long as we can. Okay, and then we're going to come out of it by coming through all fours. You can switch. You can actually, if you're comfortable with this, you can come into it like this with one foot forward already, and then just have a seat, right? Come back, belly firm. Lift the tail, tuck the tail, and lower back down. All right, so you're getting that stretch. You're going to keep the abdominals pulling in. If you need more stretch, you're going to tuck the tail more. Right, on this one, it's okay if your knee lifts off of the floor. And if you might get a really big stretch on the top of your foot that's underneath. Okay, but that's a variation on Virasana. half Virasana. Now, if you're more flexible, you might come down further. I'm going to do the first side just one more time to show that kind of other version. So just you would come down further on the one block. Reach back, belly firm, right? Lift, tuck, come down. If you feel really, you're nice and open, you want to make sure you keep your abdominals really supportive, and you can come to lie all the way back down. If you want to come in further than that, you would pull the heel in toward your tush. And remember, you might get that stretch on the top of your foot. Just see what feels comfortable. This is kind of the bigger version of the same thing we just did, right? But it's not a have to. It's really only if you're feeling A-okay and you need a little bit more on that one, right? So belly firm, lift, tuck, come back down all the way. And if you'd like to, draw that other knee into the chest. Whew, that one feels good. It's kind of nice to do this after we've done the active isolated stretching. So let's go ahead and come out of it. And now I want to say now for dessert, but you might not feel that way. We're going to use a foam roller, and we're going to roll out the quads. Okay, so we're going to take the foam roller. I'm going to come onto our belly and put the foam roller right at the top of your thighs. Pull the belly in, and then you're just going to let the weight of your body release into the foam roller and slowly roll forward. Draw yourself forward with your elbows, belly firm. You're going to feel that as you release the body weight into the foam roller, you have that pressure, direct pressure into the muscles, and it's a nice release. You want to stop before you get to the knees. You can come back. You can put your toes on the floor to take up a little bit of that pressure, and you can laterally rotate your thigh bones from the hip socket, so toes out, and you're going to get a little bit more on the medial thigh. Ooh, I'm really feeling this one. Okay, slowly pulling the belly in as you come forward. Again, stop before you get to the knee, so stay on the fleshy part, and then coming back out. Okay, it's kind of hard to roll in to do this. You could kind of think of doing it a little bit. You can kind of roll a little bit off to one side. You can, if we went parallel legs, we went laterally rotated. If we try to go the other way and get kind of the outer line of the thighs, you could kind of do that one side at a time, but use the other foot to kind of help you so you're not putting too much pressure, and just do one side. And then we'll come back down and do the other side. So we're going to just try to get a little bit along the lateral line of the quad and use a little bit of that support as you move a little bit forward. Just easy does it. And then we're going to go ahead. Go back to center. And one more time, just in the middle. Belly firm and walk forward. Just release. Take your time on these. Take a full breath in when you're ready. Take a full breath out. And one more full breath in. And one more full breath out. Okay. Alrighty. So there's a couple moves to help you with your quads. So a little bit of active isolated stretching with the yoga strap. We did our variations on half reclining Virasana, and also yummy little bit of foam rolling. So I hope that helps. If you like this video, or you feel like it would benefit someone else as well, you can feel free to subscribe down below and recommend it to your friends if anybody can be helped by releasing the quads. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Mwah.